in this offense. The passing game is tied so intimately with the run game and with play action and with boots and things like that, that if that stuff isn't working, there aren't a ton of just straight up 5-7 step drops and, 3-4 wide receivers out in the pattern, to come back in games if you're behind or whatever the case may be. But not only that, this offensive line isn't built to pass protect in the traditional sense, a drop back passing protection scheme, right? They are built to be a fluid offensive line. They are smaller, they are lighter because they have to pull, they have to move, they have to get to the second level in the run game, all this stuff. And this has been a weakness of a Shanahan offense since Mike Shanahan was coaching offense, right? They always had smaller offensive linemen because they needed to be more athletic. They needed to be able to do the, they need to be able to execute those reach blocks. They need to be able to execute those pulls, all that stuff. And that's great. And when it's working, it's gangbusters. But if you're behind and now all of a sudden you've got to, like I said, you've got to just rely on a straight up drop back passing attack, it just isn't really there for them, both in the playbook and as an offensive line. And so I think that is to me one of the biggest things that led to what we saw today. And one of the reasons why they struggled so much, because Cleveland just absolutely stole that offensive line's lunch money, snap after snap after snap. And like I said, there aren't many that can, but there's one that exists in Philadelphia. And right now that's the team that you have to beat if you're hoping to get to the Super Bowl. So that's a concern for me.